3, 2. It's JedtheSloth, the MILF hunter. How your mama know? And you're tuned into the PLAYBAW Podcast. Just what the world needs, another podcast. PLAYBAW Podcast, episode 7. It's JedtheSloth, the MILF hunter. How your mama know? And you're tuned in to the PLAYBAW Podcast. Episode 7. This week we got my boy, thearchitekt.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? What's up?
So, if you don't know who thearchitekt is, he has basically helped me film all of the PLAYBAW videos so far. And you can go to any of the Instagram posts about PLAYBAW videos / short film.
You ain't know I was black, huh? Yeah. Y'all, I swear, y'all didn't. I promise.
Yeah, he said he needed more white folks in his reel, so here we are.
Exactly.
Yeah, so here we are. Hopefully we get at least a couple good reels out of this, because I thought maybe the PLAYBAW Podcast was doomed. For those of you who don't know, last weekend we had a solid crew filming. John Taylor, Brio Edmonds from Vaudeville Entertainment, and thearchitekt. We were filming for a PLAYBAW video last week, and I decided to stretch the microphone to the door, and what did I do?
Drop that bitch.
I didn't drop it. I slammed my hard drive into the hardwood floor, and it was a critical blow. I took a critical blow, and I thought maybe the PLAYBAW anything was doomed. But guess what? I know how to work my magic.
The phalanges.
I know how to work my magic, and here we are, back on track. But one thing I wanted to start and ask you about was, so what's your take on the glory hole?
You mean like...
So I saw the story online, and it said that this woman, I think she is a British woman, is in the Netherlands or something, and she went into a glory hole place. And then she ended up using the, well, I don't know if she used it or the man on the other side used it or what's going on. But anyway, she went in the glory hole and do what people do when they go into a glory hole. And it was a type where you could press a button, and if the other side presses a button, then both sides get to see who's on the other side. And when they both press it, it was her dad.
Damn. Oh. I'm going to be real. That's wild, bro. That's wild.
I mean, I don't know if it's real or not, but if it is,
that's sad. Like, that's sad, bro. That's traumatic as fuck.
It's mad wild.
That's wild. Like, yeah, bro. That's traumatic as fuck, bro. Like, wow.
Yeah, that's Dennis.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
Level. So yeah, that's my icebreaker for the show.
That's wild.
So I also saw this other thing. I'm gonna have to put this on the screen post. I was telling you about it earlier, but of course it left. It was this tweet I saw. It was a long line of men dressed in suits, and there was little kids and went all the way to men. They were all just dressed in suits, and the lady was like, "Oh, people want, props for just wearing a suit and posing," or they did some sort of little caption. And another dude retweeted and said, "Oh, you'd be way more into them if they had dresses on." Do you understand that? Because you are the...
Whoa.
You are the perpetrator of the purple pill.
The purple pill.
Explain to us what a purple pill is.
Purple pill is like what happens when you put red and blue together. It makes fucking purple. I'm just saying, dude. Like... It makes purple, bro. It means I'm in the middle of shit, bro. Like, I'm in the middle between the red and the blue pill community. The red pill is like the...
You're a centrist.
I mean, the red pill is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like Morpheus, you know what I'm saying? They handed the red and the blue pill. You had to choose one. I didn't choose one. I just said, fuck it. Like, on some shit. Like, basically one side is more conservative than the other, and the other one is just kind of more whatever, whatever, liberal type shit. But I got sides to both, just like anybody.
Yeah. Well, I don't know which one. I never heard of that, but until you brought it up.
The MILF pill.
Yeah, I don't know. My pill don't got no color. I like mine Mobella.
Pogs.
Yeah.
You like Pogs, bro?
Of course. I have a song called "Thankful for My Pog."
Wow, we need to play that.
Okay, I will.
We need to play that shit. That shit fire.
I will. I'll get copyright for my own song, I bet. So, I just finished. I watched it years ago, and I watched it again recently. I just finished Jackie Brown, and I remember one time we watched a clip of Jackie Brown together at work, and I went back and watched the whole film, and I must say, Samuel L. Jackson's drip in Jackie Brown is unmatched. I feel like a lot of Gen Z kids probably try to dress exactly like that without even knowing it.
Gen Z got halves, bro. You like Gen Z, like, and I'm part of Gen Z. It's like you got one half that like wants to dress like it's the 90s, like it's 95, and then you got the other half that's like, fuck it. It's some new age shit. You got opium in between. It's a whole bunch of styles nowadays, bro. It is cool, but like, damn, everybody want to look like Kanye and shit. Homeless as fuck. Like,
yeah, I feel like kids just dress. They'll just like dress different each week of the day type shit, and they're just like trying on each little style or whatever they feel like doing. Which I guess is like,
I respect it, you know. I respect it, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird. Some of this shit just weird. It's awkward.
We're to the liberal utopian in some ways, but also the very opposite all at the same time. But nonetheless, I don't know what the deal was with all the Kango hats in there, but they made it work way better than like
niggas not like real shit. I'm just saying, like Samuel L. bro, he put that shit on, bro. Like Samuel L., if you ever get to this clip, you put that shit on, bro.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. If
but even Tarantino was clean though.
Well, we saw that also that interview of him. He was projecting his own swag sort of into the movie. I felt like, but he was just a super nerd about films in general, and he really liked blaxploitation films. And I think he had a thing. You know, he was just like kind of a deal where it's like, and one day I'm gonna have Pam Grier in one of my movies, and then he could, and he did.
Man, look, Pam, I ain't even gonna cap. I'm in my 20s, baby, but look, age ain't nothing but a number.
She still alive?
Yeah, bro. What you mean?
Hey, look that up. Let's see. Put that on the screen. Let's see if Pam Grier's still alive.
Man, yeah.
I ain't got no prediction.
For her age, man, she
that was in 97. That was in 97.
She was in her 40s, man.
Yeah,
God damn.
I felt like,
ooh, I ain't gonna lie, Pam Grier, bro. You could still get it, sweetheart. I promise you, Pam. Like, oh my God, I could be a grandfather at 23, bro.
Yeah, I bet you could.
That's wild.
But I felt like Pam Grier, you know, like when I went, Pam Grier, whenever I went back and watched like Coffee.
Oh yeah.
And started watching Foxy Brown. It's like they, off the bat, like within the first 5 minutes, they like have to show her tits. And it's like, damn.
Do you blame them though?
No, it's definitely a blaxploitation film. But
yeah,
I'm just saying, it seemed like to be the prerequisite. I don't know. I feel like I have yet to watch them all. They seem to be kind of all the same fucking movie. But nonetheless, the music was banging. Coffee had Roy Ayers did the music, which I don't know if you're smart to Roy Ayers, but outstanding jazz guy. And Foxy Brown seemed to have its own soundtrack. And then Jackie Brown, you have a bunch of the classics, like that one song I sent you that I looked up the song, and then it said Shuggy something, I think his name was. I can't remember his name. But he was the original writer. It's just these other dudes made the song popular. Strawberry Letter 23, I think is what it was called. And I told you I looked up the one dude's other music, and I immediately recognized the sample. And I was like, what sample do you think this is?
Oh, I remember that, bro. I can't even remember what that song was, but anyway, that's the Texas song.
Yeah,
it was by Big X the Plug. Yeah.
Big X the Plug's fucking Texas song, and like I immediately recognized the sample.
Shit, yeah, bro.
So I was like, man, yeah, finally I figured, that shit out. But
because I was like, I was like, that sound like I was about to say, bitch, I'm from Texas. Like I was finna rap that hoe, but
it's very funky.
I'm not from Texas though. I'm from the boot.
But yeah. So I've been just like getting like I'm glad like I'm kind of watching those movies and stuff anyways because that's the whole PLAYBAW kind of vibe like that era like style. It's like trying on a new wave of that like. So it's going good so far. I mean, just dropped most of all the little lanyard videos I dropped for PLAYBAW are the dialogue, like extra lore scenes. This was like one of the first ones where I was actually able to play the song. Because I didn't really ever have enough of it done for it to really make sense.
Right. On some shit though, like how you feel about Steve Harvey, bro? You feel like Steve Harvey be doing too much sometimes?
Fuck Steve Harvey.
Why?
I thought that was like the saying. That's like the Odd Future thing.
Nah, bro.
That's like an Odd Future
thing.
Bro,
you can't even lie, bro.
You off that camera.
You can't even lie, bro. Like, Steve Harvey is bro.
No, I don't like Steve Harvey.
But stop
I
hating.
think Steve Harvey's pretty.
I feel like you hating.
Nah, he like hating for what? What's good about Steve Harvey?
The drip, bro.
The drip,
Steve
bro. Look like
Steve Harvey got drip, bro.
He look like 2003 draft pick.
No, he don't, bro. Dog, he don't look like LeBron James or Carmelo.
Bro,
he don't have a Carmelo suit, bro.
Look up the Carmelo suit.
I swear, bro, he got a Carmelo. He don't have no Carmelo suit. Jordan still be wearing them baggy ass clothes, bro.
Yeah, that's Michael Jordan though.
But yeah, he don't give a fuck. Now that's too. But Steve Harvey is
Steve, yeah, but he like,
bro, you can't even lie. Steve Harvey is as fuck.
Steve Harvey kind of weird to me.
How?
No, I don't really. I don't know. That's not like Steve Harvey.
You ever imagine him without a mustache?
No.
Like,
you look like you look like that dude.
I feel like he looked like a SpongeBob fish without a mustache.
Yeah, definitely Steve Harvey. If I could have. Yeah. I don't know, man. Steve Harvey just kind of weird to me. He's just like mildly off-putting. Now, I don't know. I feel like the real of that is Jang-a-lang. It's Bernie Mac.
Oh, there we go. Gotta get back into it. Sit up a little bit.
I feel like if Bernie Mac was alive and was in some of the roles that Steve Harvey's in, I would like that better.
Oh, I mean, shit.
Like Bernie Mac,
you can't compete with Bernie, bro.
I feel like they're like similar archetypes.
Steve Harvey tried to be ignorant, like Bernie Mac, and I'm not talking about bad ignorant, but like try to be like, oh yeah, you know. But I feel like Bernie was that type of person, bro. Like I feel like legitimately Bernie was that type of person.
Bro, he had a whole sitcom.
Exactly, like it was called the fucking Bernie Mac show. I ain't even gonna cap. I forgot about the Bernie Mac show, bro. I always had a crush on
he had
his
like
wife.
a whole like Malcolm in the Middle style show. They had Triple H on there one time.
I remember that, bro. I feel like, bro, on some shit, like we really gotta like talk about some Afro surrealism, bro. Like, what is that, bro? Like, because I feel like Afro surrealism is a sophisticated term to say some nigga shit.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna cap.
Can't everybody say that?
I can though, for sure. I can. So
yeah.
But do you agree or disagree?
You tell me.
But yeah, I feel like it is, bro. Like I mean, but the way it was crafted, like the casting, the people acting, the certain situations that be happen, it's like randomly shit that happened. Like I'm not saying all of it is in the black community, but it's all possible in the black community. I just feel like that.
I mean, I think it's yeah. I mean,
like motherfuckers was in a van and shit buying shoes from the shoe plug. Like that's not. I won't say that's common, but I won't say it's like it's again impossible. Like that's some nigga shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the surrealism part is they take it to another level.
Oh yeah, for sure.
To make it that much more funny and fucking, to make it that much better of expression.
Right.
But now I'm just starting to sound like a white person.
bro.
I mean, Atlanta is even for white people. I mean, if you don't think that shit's hilarious, then you just, I don't know, you're not a human. That shit's fucking hilarious. Like, if you're a type of white person or something that like would get offended by that, like, I don't know. I've never like not understood our situation. It's hard. It's hard to like. It's for people who don't. But I don't know. Like, I talked about that Goofy movie episode forever, and then we finally watched it, and it was hilarious. And it's like, dude, this is fucking hilarious.
That shit was funny as fuck. It had so many clips. Like, it's some shit that might even happen in like my family or some shit where it's like, oh, they say some like wild ass shit, and then like it's like, damn, like,
yeah, if you haven't,
you're not white, like. we know, hold up. We called him white. I was like, God damn.
It's not so hard.
Shout out to Tristan, bro. Yeah. I rock with Tristan. But anyways, should I say that?
It's not so hard.
Red pill and fucking based.
Yeah, I got any listeners out there who's fucking red pill and fucking based.
What does that even mean? I don't speak that language, bro.
Just like kids who like fucking to do like kids who grew up on the internet who are just fucking into like skateboarding and fucking like no jumper and shit.
Damn.
And fucking Elon Musk fanboys and crypto bros and like shit like that.
I'm gonna be real with you. You named all that shit. Like when I was like 19, bro. I was like 20. Yeah, I was into that shit, bro.
Yeah, it's
hard.
It's very easy for young 20 somethings trying to find an identity to get like attached to one that they probably gonna eventually change from quickly. Cause
it's all bullshit at the end of the day.
Like, we all been there.
I mean, crypto and shit, it's real. Like, you can do that, but like it's just the scene around it. It's like that's what makes a lot of shit unappealing. Like the scenes around them. It's just like Taylor Swift, bro. She could be very appealing, but her fans fucking suck. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think it's the whole crypto.
Or Suicide Boys,
False.
I'm just saying.
But I think the whole crypto thing. It's way too early to tell, but I mean, it's definitely a whole bunch of dudes. One, whole bunch of fucking dudes. Two, it's just formed. It formed. Things. Eras have certain brands. I feel like it formed a brand. The crypto bro thing, like, is definitely a thing. It's very closely attached to like Pepe the Frog memes and like shit like that. I just saw too many Pepe the Frog memes and not enough fucking Bart Simpson vaporwave ones. Whenever I was coming up in like SoundCloud scene, like 2014, 2015, I was like probably friends with a lot of the based Redville dudes and just didn't know it because you just didn't like think of shit like that then. It was just like Bart Simpson memes and fucking vaporwave. Like, that's what we were on, dude.
How you feel about like Black Twitter, bro?
How do I feel about it?
I feel like Black Twitter is like it's like, I don't know, bro. It's like a ecosystem.
Were you gonna say biome?
Biome.
You didn't want to say biome twice in a short period of time.
Not a short period of time. But like, I feel like it's an ecosystem to where like, just like Black TikTok. Black TikTok is fire, bro.
Yeah, but Black Twitter, I feel like, is like also like represents an era.
Yeah, Black Twitter is like
the Navy.
Huh?
I will say it with you.
I will say it with you, bro. They got a lot of people that's really comfortable saying that, bro.
Yeah. So
don't say that.
Black Twitter alone has given us cultural events.
Black Twitter was the first shade room.
Oh, I mean, I feel like
that was the first shade room. That was before all this shit.
Shade room wouldn't, or things like that wouldn't be a thing without Black Twitter.
Exactly, bro.
So it's big. It's bigger than that.
Like Black Twitter,
it's still like a thing. It's just even now, even Twitter is like slow. We're watching like Twitter fucking melt. We're watching it die.
Sadly,
X, formerly known as Twitter, but The thing
I'm
about
not calling that shit X, bro.
No one's gonna call it that. Yeah, man. Twitter's like you just gotta get it.
Yeah.
And I think it's the same thing we were talking about. It's like if you're the type of person who just doesn't get it, you're not gonna get. You don't get black Twitter, you can't get black culture. Like
Ooh.
Instagram reel, fire emoji, fire emoji.
Bro, that was the best analogy. Bro, what the fuck? That was good. Hell yeah. Staying out the way.
Something light.
Back in the 70s. Shout out to bro. Shout out to
beat chest.
Beat chest ass.
Beat back.
Beat back.
Bit back ass.
I hope he don't never see this shit.
Cause motherfuckers come to the club with guns and they caught all the time.
Damn. Boy, you got the nails ready. Pimping. I feel you.
Yeah, feel this pimping.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Shit, the 70s, bro. I would have loved to go back to the 70s, bro.
Oh, 1979,
yeah,
78.
79,
78 to like 82 was probably the fucking golden era of just everything.
My pops always be talking about 76, bro. 75
Oh, okay.
Type
Whoa.
But you know, that's showing his age, but like, he would always be talking about that shit like, yeah, back in the 70s, bro, you know. Shit, you know, we da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, God damn, y'all can do anything y'all want in this. The sky was the fucking limit in the 70s. Like,
I think the 70s were badass, but I really think the 80s were just better for everybody. I think the 80s was like, they were starting to figure shit out in the 70s, but the 70s had like a lot of recessions and shit. Yeah. Like, you know, I'm not, fucking correct me if you need to, but I think the early 80s, people were fucking doing well.
Yeah.
And like everybody was just in like a blazer and a fucking button down, just vibing.
Big shoulder ass.
Yeah. Like the original mullets, like a lot of shit like this, bro.
Ice. Yeah. Dumb.
Big Pangarang shit. Dumb. Retarded.
Yeah. Anyways,
rest this ocean, man. Oh, they ain't
bro,
they ain't
pop
gonna
that
get
fucking shit up. Pop that shit up on the screen, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to meme lord that in.
Damn, bro, that shit was funny as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. That's the.
I don't want to give them too much free pub on my shit, but
yeah, but that's literally like BR culture in one.
Yeah,
video,
no, we don't want. Thank you for not wanting to fucking spoil something, but no, we are working on
oh, we talking about that.
A BR thing called dumb shit, but like really, I don't want to necessarily talk about dumb shit as much as I want to talk about BR culture. Just like
shit, yeah.
That's gonna be the heartbeat of it because it's like, always, so you know, I think I'm Scorsese or some shit, so I always want to make the cinematic ass shit. But like, where you draw that line, how you mix those two together? Because you like, you know, we talk about Prim's hood cinema, and it's God. Like a lot of that shit that makes it is. The meme lord activity, like the references.
It's got to be memeable.
And it's like there's so much Baton Rouge culture, memeable stuff. There's, you know, that you gotta marry them together,
right?
You know, like that. There's just so many things.
BR is like, you know, damn.
And it's like only like it's this weird like relativity. It's this weird like language. Like BR people just know it. Yeah. And it's like if you're not from here, like you're truly not gonna know it. I'm pretty sure most places got that, but like I don't really hear other places besides like Memphis. Yeah, I don't really hear
Atlanta, but that's the Mecca. So you know.
Yeah, well, you ain't gonna hear me. None. No, shout out Atlanta.
Big shout out Atlanta. My girl from Atlanta. And speaking of that, she really thought I didn't speak English when she first met me because she didn't understand BR lingo, bro. It's wild.
Come on.
She was like, "You not speaking English?" I was like, "Damn."
How she sound?
That's not how she sound. That's not how she sound. Don't kick my ass. Like for real. Damn.
It's just a lot of shit don't make sense probably to people. But I feel like besides Memphis, I don't really hear other places really get their like culture reference by outsiders like we do. Like when Desi Banks was coming here, he did his little promo. Like it was obvious he understood the intricacies a little bit,
a tiny bit. Like he
a tiny bit.
He barely scratched the surface, bro. But
well,
he did what
dude like him supposed to scratch the surface.
because
you're not supposed to act like you know.
Yeah, but have you seen like the Chico Bean shit when they came in? It was like, man, it seemed like y'all on that bitch with a paintbrush.
That's another moment there.
You know, but I was like, at least I feel like they captured their essence a little bit more. But I fuck with Desi though. I fuck with the white force, black Air Force shit. That shit funny as hell. Yeah,
I haven't gotten super into him enough to know all his little shit, but I think he's very funny.
But I fuck with that dude with that fucked up hand. I don't know his name.
Come on, man. Got research names and shit before we get on here like that.
His name Grove Hero, bro. He got the
man said he made that by hand. Bro, go look that up. Go search that dude's name in the Boosie. But
Grove Hero, bro.
It's Boosie. I mean, just like constantly, man. I can't just.
He just trolling.
Vlad clips alone, man. I seen another one the other day. Apparently, he beefed with his brother.
They're gone. Like
they're gone.
Look that shit up, man.
Funny without trying, bro.
Like, but that's BR, bro.
Yeah, man. Say he been doing crackhead 30 years. Like, I understand because we drive through the South every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know.
You know the motherfuckers that fix cars. You know the motherfucker that wash your windshield. You know the motherfucker that pump your gas.
You just know the vibes. Like, fools down Highland in the South. Like, motherfucker will just ride a bicycle out in front of you type shit.
Especially at night. Especially at night.
And like on a death wish type thing, but like it's almost like they have like an intuition or something. Like, fentanyl motherfucker don't get to ride no more bike. He's just gone
off the bike.
He just wump off a weed.
You're gone. They're gone. Nah, but I'm gonna be real with you. I fuck with the South, bro. I fuck with like, just the people, bro. And I mean like, I fuck with like the culture, like. On some shit, every fucking BR place, like no matter what neighborhood you from, you all got BR in you. You know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, the neighborhood is different. So
Sherwood Forest. Explain that,
bro. So
the South people that don't know is South Baton Rouge.
South Baton Rouge. Well, you got 3 parts to the South.
It's complicated.
It is. Top, bottom.
The South.
The South
is a part of Baton Rouge that if you say the South, people know what you're saying.
Yeah, I went down to the South.
South Baton Rouge is a whole different thing.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's what born and raised a whole lot of shit. North Baton Rouge too. Like,
but all the neighborhoods, and then the other day, like we always be coming up with ideas, and then I say write that down. And one of the ideas was
BR Power Rangers.
So
BR
like,
Power
it'd be like Glen Oaks.
Yeah. Like shit like that, like
Sherwood Forest,
and you know how like
Dixie,
not fucking Dick, Shenandoah, like boy, then they gonna be like, nah, boy, hell nah,
Shenandoah, Denham Springs,
you not BR, bitch, get
Baker,
danger. You should, he gotta be the Black Ranger if he from
Prairieville.
No, that's like Zordon.
Banks.
Hey, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Field Town. I'll be like,
on what?
Whoa, you know what I'm saying?
That's BR Power Rangers on what the network?
Nickelodeon.
Saturday mornings on.
Watch now.
BR Power Rangers Saturday morning.
The BR Rangers. The BR Rangers. The B Rangers. We don't know how we gonna name them. But anyways, it's going
Ghost Town.
Ooh, what the dumbest.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That bitch.
Yeah. Ooh, that bitch kicked in. Nah, but on some shit it is. Tune in on 10 p.m. and 10 a.m. on Saturday morning for the BR Rangers on Nickelodeon. Like on some shit like that. Like
that's gonna make for a good Instagram reel. Like, woo! Finally got rolling a little bit.
Like I ain't even gonna cap, bro. Like some of the ideas we got gonna be really like relatable on both sides though. Like I feel like everything that we gonna do is very like.
That's why we need the podcast to take off so I can get Patreon subscribers and pay me money so we can fund this shit.
On some shit.
Pay me some money, man, so we can fund this shit. I know they got like.
I ain't saying shit. I don't want no handout. Bullshit, Webby. If you could spend some money on some bitches,
that's not a handout,
us, bro.
This, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't stop sending it overseas. No, I'm kidding.
We not even gonna talk about that because see that's that blue pill, red pill shit.
BR Raza.
BR Braza.
The BR strip.
Brisreal. How some shit. Brisreal.
Beejip.
The Bill said Beejip.
The Middle East.
The Biddle. Tell him where that came.
No.
Tell him where that came, bro. That shit wild.
Well, earlier in the show, you asked me about something. All I got to say is
autism is real.
Somebody,
bro.
No, stop. Autismo.
That's crazy.
I didn't come up with that. Somebody the other day that's gonna remain unnamed told us about the term autismo. He just hit it on. He just said it like he says it a lot, like all the time.
He's like,
shit.
dude, autismo.
Yeah, this dude in our school, bro, he was hell autismo. Like, what the fuck? You just slipped that in there.
Shout out to Gang, bro. He the funniest dude that I know without even trying. Like, he don't be knowing what
Austin
he said.
Powers, Neanderthal looking.
Like, bro, I fuck with Gang, but bro, like,
bro, remember Froggy Fresh?
Yes.
He like a really good singer now, but he kind of look like him a little bit. Kind of remind me of him.
All I see is Austin Powers. Like, that's all.
Whenever I first said that, you was trying to rebuke it, but it settled.
You gotta settle in, bro. You can't dodge it. You look like Michael Myers, and not the killer. Michael Myers that played
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers, yeah,
Mike Myers.
Yeah, bro.
Shit,
dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, no shots.
Oh my God, we can't keep referencing that. I'm not trying to go somewhere with that. I'm not trying to go to hell or jail. You feel me?
There you go.
It's all good, but we can't keep referencing that shit.
Well, that was my thought.
Oh, we can't keep referencing that shit because I ain't trying to go to jail or hell. So
okay, Dada. Well, that's the other thing.
Okay,
I got to stop doing other people's shit.
Super Ray.
Sorry.
Nah,
Shout
bro.
out Super Ray. I got to stop doing other people's shit on my show.
Jada.
Stop. False. Hey man, we do a podcast. We like a lot of shit like that.
Yeah, bro. But like, how you feel about like the creative space in BR? How that's changing? Because I mean, like we both creators.
We one of them. We doing that.
We doing some shit. I mean, to be real, like how you feel about
actually,
that? No shits.
Fucking what? What about the creative?
I can't help
it.
Oh my God, Wes?
Who's driving these boys?
We can't talk about that shit either, dog.
Hey, you know what Noah say? If you can't say it in front of them, don't say it.
Well, I'm gonna say it right now. I ain't gonna say that shit.
Nah, who's driving me?
Who's driving me?
Do it. Go ahead.
I'm not doing it.
You're
not gonna tempt me, bro.
You do it good, bro.
Don't wait.
Oh, thank God, laughter is contagious, bro.
Jesus Christ.
We was talking about this, bro. You survive a whole day.
Why you not up in the morning? What you doing? Wake up.
All right, doesn't it?
All right, man.
Stop. Stop. Oh, that's a whole nother fucking. Yeah. So
many, like,
the BR creative.
That's crazy.
But
BR creative scene. What's up with that?
I don't know. I'm out the loop. I'm trying to get back in the loop. I'm more of always been like it's weird
type shit.
Yeah, so, wolves on the shirts howling at the moon, like my shirt, wear a shirt with a wolf, like howling at the moon type shit. Weird people, like weird white folks that be like overweight and just like hang out at the house type shit. Like, you ever seen The Whale?
Oh my God.
Go watch The Whale, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Brandon Fraser, shout out. But like, EXO boy, like, yeah, you saw The Whale? He's like, yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. I can't.
So let me say something that actually makes sense. The BR creative scene, I mean, dumb.
Yeah.
Where's all it?
Ooh, we gotta clip that.
Definitely gotta be like a meme. You gotta be like a meme lord,
Yeah.
like I said, bro. I gotta make that a whole meme.
Yeah.
But I don't want to press me on that.
Ain't nobody gonna press you about that shit.
What do you think about the BR crib scene?
I feel like it's coming up, bro. I feel like BR's got a lot of people. Like, you've had a couple creators on here, like Jack Xavier and shit. Like, that's my dog. Like, they got a couple other people. Like, and it's not just artists, like singers or rappers or whatever. It's like camera people. Like,
never mind.
film like
seashell artists,
young female.
Yeah, exactly.
You got young people that's like really trying, and they're really like, you can't make me laugh. I'm trying to say some shit that makes sense.
Sorry.
I feel like BR is like full of a whole bunch of people. I mean, you got like young designers, like clothing designers. I know people like young actors, young actresses. You got filmmakers down here. Like you got the whole nine, rappers, singers. You got artists that paint, do tattoos. You got a whole bunch of shit. But like, it's just kind of like a dog eat dog because it's so small. Like we just over the top of each other. But I feel like it's a lot of collaboration nowadays rather than that dog eat dog. Everybody kind of trying to help each other type shit, and I fuck with it. So yeah, it's a lot of fake creators out here too, but we gonna leave that shit alone.
Like who?
I ain't saying shit.
Anyways. I think I was more tapped in pre-COVID, but I started this, I started this podcast, dude, and like I'm playing my first show, or not my own show. I'm gonna play Jack's Rave. Damn, dude, I don't remember when my last even performance was, dude. But definitely, like, I feel a little love, from the younger crowd, and to play, like, I feel a little love to play my older stuff that's more like mosh pit type stuff.
That shit lit. I ain't gonna lie.
My Vampire Pimp era.
You ain't never seen. Like, bro, I swear, like, that's some shit. And I don't even like that type of, like, that style sometimes, but, like, that shit is just different.
Well, when I was making it was, okay, so 2015, 2016, I come back to Baton Rouge with, straight up SoundCloud scene guy, and I feel like I was ahead of the curve here. So, like, I started playing shows in BR, and then, I feel like I helped welcome I desensitized people to mosh pit and their rap shows, like talking about. It wasn't. I'm sorry, like no one here was in the indie scene was like, or any scene at all in Baton Rouge was doing like mosh pit rap. I was definitely the first, and kids in BR knew about me before they knew about some of the other bigger names. But I mean, it was just kind of like good timing too. People were wanting that type of shit at the time. Like people, it just naturally happened. I felt like there was kids in the metal scene who like rap, and then there's kids in the rap scene who like metal type shit.
Right.
And you needed, how BR is.
I mean, but not just that. It was just
like Denham Springs kids listen to Boosie, but it's like they not necessarily coming in the South and going to a show.
Camo.
Yeah, there's not necessarily welcome to just pull up in the South and just come to a rap show. So it's like you needed that like bridge
you
gap.
Needed a buffer.
So I felt like I made it palatable. I like introduced the idea that you could like do both, and like the same vice versa. Like a kid, who, black kid in the South who watches anime, who stays indoors all the fucking time. Elijah James head ass. Yo, fuck! I thought I was gonna be able to make it through. with a straight face. He didn't necessarily think he could just pull up the fucking 524 back in the day, like just invited. You needed some relativities, and I felt like I played a part in that, especially in my like Vampire Pimp out that fucking swamp era. So yeah, go check that out, dude.
It was a lit ass era. Like
that was like my 2018. I think was probably my best year. Like I had the most streams that year, and I like played buku shows, and I had buku memorable shows from that era. And it was like expected of me to pull up and be that like mosh pit dude.
You gotta play Bark in the Dark for sure.
Yeah, people still reference Bark at the Dark all the time. It's crazy. It's like I hear a lot of other artists have the same experience, and it's like kind of that. I'm not gonna liken it to being a big hit or anything, but it's kind of my Smells Like Teen Spirit or whatever. It's like the one that I just whipped up, kind of. Like I'm not gonna say not thought wasn't put into it, but it was just like I just sat down and made that song. Like it wasn't like people have asked me, bro, what does Bark at the Dark mean? I was like, well, obviously, like it's a deep meaning to it. Like nah, it definitely was no deep meaning to it. I knew it would work.
Like I feel like
I probably should have pushed it harder.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like,
but it's like a thing I can always go back to. I don't feel like it really matters. Yeah, so I mean that actually the beat Shout out GVS Beats. The guy that got me to take rap seriously made that beat. And I started Cherokee ST, my first rap endeavor with him, made that beat. And he made that beat. We had moved in different cities and all that, but it was like, we still fucked with each other. And he sent me that beat, and I was just like, I liked it, and it was like not necessarily like one I would make. And then it just, I don't know, it just went well. And like people, I remember that song, Justin Ivy, who at the time was the BR writer for Double XL, and this was like 2016, so it was relevant. He did top 100 songs of the year. I think it was 100. He did his top 100 songs of the year, and I made honorable mention.
Damn.
So I think that I gotta go. I even have to go back and check, but I definitely made a Double XL list with that, because I remember I played that song at Fade the Flow, and just the reception was insane.
You played that at Fade the Flow?
Yeah.
With Mike?
Yeah.
He fuck with it?
Everybody. I mean, people hadn't seen nothing like that yet. People, I remember the first time. I performed at Fade the Flow. It was the very first Fade the Flow. I was the very first fucking performer, and I remember Marcel didn't know what I looked like and shit yet. And I remember he was like talking to somebody like this, and then he looked over at me and he was just like, "You can't see my eyes right now," but he was just like, kind of shit, like damn, come on, man, like. And then I just remember like it didn't take but like a couple bars into my performance, and like dude was just like, oh shit, and like he would get on a mic after you performed and like just talk about the performance right after and shit, like, dang, y'all know like, oh no limit mixed with this or that or whatever. But like that was before I think I had written Bark at the Dark. I think I did a song at that night. I probably did a song I did shit off of Lust, Lies, and Loathing, and that was that Heartbreak album. That's all I had at the time. I did definitely did Disease, I want to say, and This Was Never Love. Oh, that's what it was. I played that one, and they you could just.
It was probably like, damn.
No, yeah, I remember one dude kept reciting one of the words back to me.
No, I was singing that shit for like 2-3 days, bro.
That's another one I didn't push hard enough, but like
you gotta play that shit at.
Now they had the dude
at the rave, bro, for sure.
The dude that used to run. No, I'm not playing. I got other ones.
Bro, I swear that shit gonna fucking vibe. I swear.
I don't know. You think them kids will like that,
bro?
I don't think they'll like. I don't think they into that.
I swear, bro. Play it.
I mean, it don't matter what I run at that.
I will say it with you, like.
I'm gonna run it, yeah. But anyways, I played that, and I played Disease. I remember that, but nonetheless, like Never Love was, it's still a good song. I remember I played that beat. I remember I first played it before it even came out to my buddies, like back in New Orleans. I went to college with. They were like, "Dude, who made this beat?" Type shit. Like, it was around that time period where motherfuckers started looking at me like, "Damn, okay, so like this dude really like doing this shit." Like my friend, one of my best friends, is one of my biggest fans. He was telling me like, dude, you just like took another step. Like, and then once I started getting that kind of feedback, because honestly, when I first started, like we were first like out of school and shit and having to get real jobs and stuff. I was working in the service industry. I was doing this, doing that, and fucking wasn't going in the NFL and all this and that. And all my friend, a lawyer, he in law school and he doing this, he doing that. They in New York City, they over here, they over there, and like we would meet up at like Homecoming or something like that, and like, like I remember one time specifically, like we went to Commander's Palace. I remember I had just a handful of quarters, basically, like probably $20 worth of quarters in my blazer pocket, and that's probably like all I had to spend. And I'm sitting here eating with them. And like all of them got buku money. They want to play like credit card roulette and shit like that. And I'm like buku, like embarrassed. And I don't want to bring it up and blah blah blah. And like, but you'll be shocked. Like a lot of them, we get drunk, so they put you aside. Like, bro, you living a life I wish I could, type shit. Like you doing what I wish I could. I'm thinking the other way, type shit. So it's like moments like that, where you finally get that validation that pushed me through it and pushed me to keep going to where I'm at now. And like. Just feel like I'm to a point now. It's all on me.
You got the keys.
You know, there's really no excuse.
Gotta draw that bus. You know,
I'm driving you,
like you got the keys to the bus, bro. You got everything you need, bro.
Well, you know what I'm saying? What is the time period I'm talking about?
We gotta show them that meme eventually, but
yeah,
we can't see this shit right now.
Gotta make that into a meme. No one can see that.
Period.
A lot of things going on, but yeah, definitely the world will see that eventually. You know, feel good about that. But so and we can do a callback, especially during the Instagram. We're gonna do a callback to where like Jack was talking about you, so that you gotta respond back to Jack from my episode for the episode with him. You remember what he was saying? You so Jack. Yeah, Jackie Xavier was on a couple episodes ago, and Wes, aka the architect, gave Jack a keyboard.
Man, yeah, I used to do music production for a long time. It was garbage. I mean, some of the old beats that I listened to, I'm like, damn, this shit wasn't really that bad. Like, looking back at it, but whatever. That's a long story, but
you gave him your keyboard.
I gave him my keyboard. When I was packing it all up, I was like, man, fuck it. Like, I don't want to do this shit no more. Like,
and he still uses it to this day.
And he still uses that.
And he shouted that out. He said last time he seen you, he was like driving Uber Eats or some shit.
Yeah, I was working at the restaurant he picked up for. So yeah, for sure.
But y'all were. He was driving.
Yeah,
he was driving.
Yeah, he was driving that bus.
He keep that in his car all the time.
All the time. But yeah, bro, Jack was driving the Uber and shit, and I was working at the restaurant at the time. But like, you know, I was transitioning from.
But y'all went to high school.
Yeah, we went to high school together. Shout out that school.
He sat behind you. You sat behind him. Something.
We sat side by side, basically, like slightly behind. He sat like to my left and right there to the back, like one seat back. Like he'd be making music and shit in class type.
Like
shit.
On a laptop or
fucking right, bro. Had a MacBook and in class, just fucking cooking up fucking beats and shit. And I listened to one. He was like, "Listen to this, bro." It was like some Kanye type shit, like sonically fucking pleasing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. I didn't think he was like that, but yeah, bro. Yeah, Jack. Big shout out to Jack, bro. I fuck with you, dog. Like, you know, if you need anything, holler at me type shit. Like, yeah. So. Yeah, I fuck with Jack. Jack is that guy, bro. Real shit.
Yeah, so I think they got a shout out Jack. I think they got a Zydeco game going on right now.
A what?
A Baton Rouge Zydeco hockey game happening right now, bro.
Anybody going to this shit?
Damn, bro. So
just saying,
you got to shoot a promo for them.
I did though. That was pretty cool though. That was pretty cool, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
We gotta do some type.
I was being pessimistic like 5 seconds ago. I'm not even gonna lie. But I forgot about that shit. But yeah, bro. I was. Don't look at me like that, man. Like that was a negative ass moment, bro. I shouldn't have been.
Move past the school.
But yeah. Anyways, though. Anyways, bro. Yeah, bro. That was cool. Bro.
All right, Joe.
That was cool.
All right, bitch.
That shit gonna always crack me up, bro. Bitch ass. But anyways, bro. Yeah.
So yeah, man.
The hockey game. Yeah, bro. I shot a promo for him.
Yeah. Baton Rouge, bro. We on the Go Coke, bro.
Dumb.
We got a hockey team again.
Bro, I'm curious.
Different kind of hockey team.
I'm curious to see what it's gonna be like though. Like it seemed like they, from what I read, they had a pretty decent turnout for the past like.
Yeah, they've been having an okay. It's like 3,000 plus. They've been doing okay, but like they are winless.
Money though. Ooh,
they have not won a game.
Huh? Ooh. God, that's why
they lost 6-1 last night.
God damn.
See, I can't even be like a hockey podcast type, bro. You think they got a Zydeco podcast out there somewhere?
Probably.
Because they just suck, man.
Bro,
do you think people really care, though? I was thinking about the other day. You think they care if they win or lose?
No.
But it's almost like if they was like winning, people would like on a joce, on a meme type thing, they would go.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they winning type shit. Like, I feel like that's how the Kingfish was. Like, motherfuckers was good.
They were. I mean, from what
what I
read, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like,
yeah.
The especially like.
Do you think that would make people like just naturally people like winning? It'd be like something to get on board with, kind of shit.
Yeah, just like how they get on board with certain schools. You know, they say focus other schools and they continue to support certain.
Well,
schools.
he's talking about Southern, I think. So Southern won last week. I only know exactly. I only know if Southern wins or loss through certain people I follow.
Oh man,
ain't that crazy?
That boy ain't got no IQ. That boy don't have an IQ to God give fish. I swear, man. That boy don't have no IQ. And I said it. Fuck it. This ain't a sports show, but I just said some shit. That boy throw the ball like this.
Oh,
right here.
I didn't know what you was talking about. Oh, damn.
Like, bro, if the receiver standing right here, he gonna be like, all right. And throw that bitch the other way. I'm like, God.
Hey, shout out Southern, man.
Shout out Southern, though. The culture is dope at Southern. Low-key, I still...
Go Jag, man. I didn't say it.
I low-key wish I went to Southern on some shit sometimes.
I know you sounded like you was projecting.
On some shit.
Look, I got some... I thrifted up some... Look at me. I thrifted up some fucking...
Gen Z ass shit.
Fucking Southern appropriation. I thrifted up some Southern like windbreaker pants, but the string come out of them. And one time, a dude just tweeted about that after the band. Though Ricky, shout out Ricky Andretti. He was like, "Y'all don't know, no one else seen that, but JedtheSloth had on some Southern pants last night."
Yeah, Southern windbreaker
Motherfuckers
pants.
like just Facebook status that. And I'm like, that's how shit used to be, bro. Motherfuckers used to treat me, man.
Your front pocket is your back pocket.
Yeah, my name's Shawty.
My name's Shawty.
My name's
This
Shawty.
my little yeah.
Hey.
Reference that shit. What?
Is that Scott? So,
Oh, man.
where I was going
Damn,
with that?
big man.
Mine.
It's mine.
Where I was going with that?
I don't even know, bro. What was talking about?
Oh, he's talking about, so fools used to just like tag and just say
Facebook
stuff like,
status,
oh yeah, man, even tweets and tweets. Twig.
Twists.
Ain't Twig certified. I pull up at the club VIP.
Gas tank on E, but all drinks on me. See that's a message. We ain't got nothing. Just believe in yourself.
Exactly.
Wipe me down.
Yeah, it's kind of like I eat so many shrimp. I got iodine paws now. You know how much?
Damn.
You know
that's
how much?
A lot of shrimp.
Yeah, be somebody on Black Twitter actually added it up. How many shrimp you would have to estimate?
See,
how much you?
That's the shit that fucking matters, bro. That's the shit that matters. Who the fuck think about shit like that, bro?
Black Twitter.
Exactly.
Black people.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
Black.
Like, Nick.
What does black smell like?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, what you mean black? Like, black women? Like,
No, like it got a smell, right?
cocoa butter.
This is out of context.
Cocoa butter.
Yeah, motherfuckers just smell black sometimes.
Yeah, bro. I
Like
know what
power.
you're saying, because it'd be like, damn. All right. You could tell if it's a sister or not. Like, you could tell. Like, you'd be like,
You could tell.
it's like, damn.
I
okay.
got 6'12".
And some shit, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, and sometimes, like, the smell, like, it depend on the type of chick too. 'Cause sometimes they might be bad as hell. You can smell it.
Boulevard to Province.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, bro, you can really smell if that's a black,
Yeah,
that's
Mark.
a bad sister. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, man, we want to pounce
Punch.
dick in her.
Dick all in her stomach. Nah, for real though. Like, it be like that though.
You gotta
bro.
be able to pounce if you're gonna be able to be all right. Power Rangers.
You gonna be a BR Ranger. You
You
gotta
gotta power up.
Yeah. That bitch kicked in.
You can just do a whole episode and just BR quips.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you got so many, bro. You got some BR clips that don't need, bro.
That's the place to come.
The
you know what I'm
dude
saying?
that did the whoop whoop, you know what I'm saying? The little, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he done
He
kicked
from
that
BR,
bitch done
bro.
kicked in. Obviously, dude. No, look.
The one
That's
with
what we need to do. Wes gonna, the architect gonna be the architect.
bro.
Dip. The architect gonna be a recurring guest. He gonna you got to break down the outfit.
Oh my god!
You gotta break down BR memes. Like I knew dude was from BR because first of all he's zesty, And then second of all, he had like the fucking Easter shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Like it looked like one of them shirts with all them dudes' wives bought them all the same shirt, and it was outside Powerangers.
Right outside Powerangers.
Man, that ain't
mine.
That ain't funny.
Man, that ain't funny, man. It be like, yo, BR, because then not only
he sees the dude coming from a long way, he's like,
and not only that, bro, but
man,
it made it even better because when I saw dude, I'm like, this got to be from BR. One, because I see Powerangers. Powerangers is fire. Two, he got K-Swiss on, some goddamn Jabot shorts, and that big ass polo. I'm like,
real cap
type shit. I'm like, and the caps in
and
the mouth.
he was up there with
like, he had the boosted fade, like, yup.
Like the no line.
Ooh.
Like the Arsenio Hall type fade.
Ooh, no. That's fucked up. You did that man bad, bro.
Oh, man. Shout out that man. He gonna find like there's a funny clip.
Bro, get scared now.
For those that
don't get scared.
What's your hobby? Lay up under dude house like a mouse.
A mouse.
That is off my favorite Boosie song. What's your favorite Boosie song?
Damn.
That's a hard. It's tough. No, I got a favorite one.
Man.
I got a favorite one.
What is it?
Blanked.
Ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich.
Let me see.
I'm gonna remember. Lay up on the dude house like a mouse. Oh yeah.
They got one song.
Damn, I can't believe I just.
The only song that I can remember, bro, and I can't even rate Boosie songs. This is probably absolutely not even my favorite song until I hear another Boosie song. I'm like, okay, this shit my fire. You know what I'm saying? This is my shit. For right now, all I can think about is it's out of Bankroll and Cartoon.
I mean, wonder why your child so bad.
Now I got a favorite Webby song, bro. Roof. If you play Roof Around Me by Webby, bro, tear the roof off this bitch. I'm tearing the roof off that bitch.
Man, I don't know why I'm blanking so hard on this song,
nah, for
bro.
real.
Damn, I can't remember this damn song, bro.
You gotta throw it up.
Name your second favorite.
My second favorite by who?
Wait, what was your favorite?
By who? Boosie?
Yeah.
Probably it's in between Cartoon and Bankroll. Oh, I'm a dog. I don't know.
Cartoon.
I'm in a cartoon. It's him, Fox, and I want to say Fab, but I don't think it was Fab. I think it was Webby on there. I can't remember.
Cartoon. That's your favorite. So
you
like later era.
Yeah.
You ain't about what you be talking about. You ain't ready for your mama to be walking out. That big ass church is crying, talking about. All you had to take my son. That's what them choppers about.
Damn. You felt that in your spirit, didn't you? Your blackness coming out.
No, whenever. What your dad said earlier.
Which one? Wait, pause, bro. Which one of the things he said earlier? No. Bro, pause. If you ever see this, bro, don't get mad, bro.
That was mad wild.
Pause. Wait a minute, bro. Which one of the things? Damn,
I done forgot, bro.
That man gonna curse me the fuck out, bro.
Oh, what did he say earlier? Okay, so we was sending music from Jackie Brown.
Oh yeah, so I was talking about I was sending some music from Jackie Brown like to him. He's like, man, this is my shit, man. Back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, and I was like, Jed, and he was like, check this out. I was like, I know that one. He was like,
he black.
Jed sent him some shit. I want to say it was from Bobby Womack. Was it Bobby Womack you sent?
No, I sent Leon Ware.
Leon Ware. Hell yeah.
Rocking you eternally.
Oh yeah.
I believe. No, we had sent him across 110th Street.
Yeah, and then he was like, man, back in the day, man, this my shit, man. Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, me and Jed, I'm watching just shit with Jed in the office type shit. And he was like, man. He said, man, that's a soul brother, man.
Yeah, your dad's funny.
He black, man. He was raised around black people. He passed for white, man. Like man in his man in his 60s type shit. Like this.
Man, they got a lot of names on that movie. Yeah. They got some names on that movie.
They got some names on that motherfucker. Charlemagne the God.
Yeah, so you ain't about what you be talking about. That's my favorite Boosie song. That's a Boosie and Webby song. That's off of Ghetto Store.
I'm gonna be real with you, and I'm gonna address this shit right now. And everybody knows this shit.
Martin had a dream.
But Webby's a better rapper than Boosie.
I mean,
that's just.
I think
we don't even have to really.
The older I get, I've always been a big Webby guy. I always thought Webby was better, but the older I get, the more I like.
Yeah, I fuck with Boosie.
respect.
Webster.
I mean, they both have very unique styles, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I feel like
if you want
Boosie's
bars,
style.
you listen to Webby.
I feel like Boosie. Man, I just feel like he, along with a lot of other dudes, he just came up in that era where like it was a transition from that straight player shit to just like gangster shit.
Mm-hmm. He's right there in the
Like
middle.
the new style gang, like second era gangster rap.
That drill bullshit. I don't like drill in whatever form.
No,
it
he
comes
just
in,
is
bro.
all playalistic to its core.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it's a lot of wide guitars and organs and just like very just vibing type beats to like fighting beats. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, you know, that early Pimp C influence on him, like you could tell, and that's why like a PLAYBAW the song, like a lot of people, I don't know if I ever even said this, but I remember vividly, I was running after work, you know, I was fucking getting my exercise in, and I just remember for some reason just like bucked up and fucked up, and just his delivery on that song that's where the delivery of PLAYBAW I kind of got from.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
what's
your favorite Webby song? What's your favorite Webby song? Like, I need to know that.
Ooh, that's way harder.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I can't really name any Webby
She get
songs.
hers and I get mine.
That is
She's
JedtheSloth.
with me all the time.
What if Webby put you on a feature with that song? I feel like that would be so dumb. Oh,
that
my
would
God.
be I would be me collabing with two of my biggest influences. I already have a song with Project Pat.
That's fire, bro. Webby, if you seeing this, man, get him a verse.
Come on, man.
Get him a verse, man. Get him a verse.
Butcher Boosie.
I ain't gonna do Boosie. I'm talking Webby. I'm talking to
my
Webby.
favorite Webby song.
See, it's hard, bro. The Webby got too many bobs, bro. Webby is like, yeah. And he's still authentically Webby too. He hadn't changed up. He rich as hell, but he just Webby. Still be doing shit.
Either G shit.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Either G shit or How You Ride.
How You Ride. All right.
I mean, that was high school, dude. That was fucking coolest. Like, How You Ride was big. I mean, I probably knew about How You Ride before I really knew about Boosie. Like that. Yeah. I probably knew How You Ride before I knew about, like, Lil Boosie was, like, supposed to be the main one. Like, I was, like, back then, like, it was still, like, yeah, I graduated in 2008. Like, concentration camp was probably still a thing my freshman year.
Damn.
So, like, they hadn't fully established, like, you know, I remember whenever, oh, girl, give me that. I remember the video came out on BT, and I remember everybody was just like, that was, like, the first video we'd ever seen in Baton Rouge on national television. And I just remember, like, the live crawfish sign, and, like, just they were in the top, wherever, they were in the South probably filming that shit.
Damn.
And that was, like, 04. I remember that being on BT, and, like, honestly, I love that song. That song, they aged
You
well.
was watching BET? I tell Pops, you was right.
No, I remember whenever
you was right.
I remember when I first ever saw Uncut, and I seen the tip drill video.
Oh my god!
And that was everybody. But even more, had more effect on me in the tip drill videos. I saw Still Tipping. It came on Uncut. I don't think it was really big enough to come on.
About the Houston one?
Still Tipping, yeah, with Paul Wall, Mike Jones, Paul Wall, and Slim Thug.
Tipping on
one of the most classic Southern rap songs of all time. I mean, that right there probably had one of the biggest influences on me, like, in so many ways. Like, so it wasn't popular enough yet to get on to, like, BT. Like, right. BT. It wasn't there yet. So Uncut was, like, uncut videos and songs like that, underground shit that was, like, so really, like,
making waves.
BT Uncut was, like, the first. That was a kid like me's exposure to the underground rap. Right. Like, we had no other, like, the internet hadn't fully been that accessible yet to people my age. So, like, it was like, I remember, man, I remember my very first time ever vividly seeing that video. And I remember seeing, you know, something was different about it.
Right.
Like, I could tell this was different than the shit I was seeing, you know, like, you know, like,
oh my God.
It was different than, like, back then you saw, like, fucking, like, Atlanta was the only Southern rap you'd see that big a deal. Right. So, like, y'all saw a bunch of New York shit, stuff like that, West Coast stuff, like back then, like R&B singing and rap, like Ja Rule type shit.
So you just a student of the game.
Well, but it's what you were exposed to back then. You just saw what was on BET and like on 106 and Park, and like back then, or like 2002, 2003, that's all you seen was that New York type shit, like Ja Rule with J-Lo on the hook and just shit like that. That was what was popular, and like State Property and Jay-Z and shit like that. You didn't see no like no one from Houston on. You didn't see UGK really on it yet. But whenever I saw Still Tipping, I knew something was different. I knew something was like changing. The 2000s were like really coming into effect. Like the big ass clothes. David Banner. You saw Like a Pimp, David Banner. I was a big little flip. And that was the first Southern rapper I knew about. I remember because like that's whenever I was at the homeschool place in Baker I told you about. Yeah, I used to go to this homeschool place that wasn't at my home.
So that's why you got that Baker shit.
But yeah, I spent a lot of
all the time.
Well, yeah, I mean, I talk about things I know about.
Dumb. Yeah.
Sound like that South Carolina coach fucking swatting that shit. But guess what? Honky shit today.
Damn.
But so, I knew about like Tebow and them back then. Even like South Coast Coalition. Wave way the fuck back. That's when I first heard about Lil Boosie. That we torrented. We Kazaa downloaded illegally the fucking song Outlaws. Outlaws. That's when I first heard about fucking Lil Boosie. That was a CeeLo song. That was probably 2002, to be exact.
You speaking?
I remember Jordan was on the Wizards.
You gotta remember, bro. We from two different generations.
That's what I know. I'm just trying to put some people on game.
I mean, for sure. But I feel like I was a student of the game because my cousins and my dad. Like we used to be blasting shit in the cars and shit. Like shout out to Mark, shout out to Swag, shout out to Pops too. Like real shit. They really put me on shit. But see, Pops was like, he was in his 50s, 40s. Like my pops is older dad type shit.
So like KRS-One and shit.
Yeah, but even then, like he was putting me on like Marvin Gaye. Fucking, he grew up in like the 70s and shit, 70s, 80s and shit. So like I was getting that old music, but then on my mama's side, like man, that's all they listen to type shit. So I wanted to be like my big cousin. I wanted to listen to Webby. I listened to my first Webby, Gates, and Boosie album because of my cousin Swag and Kaylin, bro. I swear. Like I really think that that's like super important. But hold on, I gotta take a sip of water. But I totally and truly believe like the shit that comes out the South in general. Like, and I'm talking about Texas. I'm talking about Louisiana. I'm talking about now Alabama. Shout out Big Yavo type shit. Shout out what's his name? B Wall Dog. No, that's Memphis, I think. No, it's Alabama. I can't remember. Anyway, shout out No Cap type shit. Like a whole bunch of people coming from out the South, period.
I feel like Still Tipping busted that shit open.
Like the transition from New York now, because New York is still busting, but that's because I feel like they populated as fuck. But like, I mean, it was crazy to me, especially like with like the Southern rap, when my cousin in California was talking about why G Money was beefing with YB. Like I know about that shit. Like I'm like, I'm not in that shit, but it was crazy because it was like, this motherfucker's in LA, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, living, like, not too far off Crenshaw type shit. Like, and you asking me about BR shit. That's when I knew, like, BR was, like, in a different era.
Yeah, that's like post-blog era.
Yeah.
But I thought it's, like, another reason, like, just Still Tipping, like, that was the first, like, that helped bust it open, but, like, I had never seen no one like Paul Wall.
I don't think anybody had.
No one had. But like you had seen people like that in my everyday life, being from here.
BR,
but I never seen it put on fucking national TV like that.
Right.
And that good, like I could tell almost that like I could get the vibe, like the Houston thing was almost like they represented like Atlanta. I don't know, even. All jokes aside, but like even when I was little, I didn't feel like Atlanta still seemed like a world away. Growing up, like it's still like what 12, like 8, 9 hours away. Like Houston to me and the stuff I was seeing coming out of Houston was way more like what type of South I was used to. At the time, we didn't know that it was Dirty South, but like because Ludacris would claim Dirty South and shit like that. To me,
boy, stop.
To me, I mean, you got to realize things change too. Yeah. But like to me, Atlanta not really the dirty South. Like there's even another extension of it. There's a you can even Gulf Coast.
Dirty
the
South.
Gulf Coast is just the true dirty South.
Like dirty South, like Texas.
So
Bama,
whenever like Houston,
Louisiana.
I felt like was a good representative.
I mean, but also
of the entire region.
Houston right there though. Houston's what 4 hours away, 3.5 if you booking it a little bit.
Depends, but I'm just saying like
yeah, bro. Like
the Houston to see that vibe out on BT, like I was like, that's way I could relate. I feel like I could. It's gonna sound pogs. I feel like I could relate to Paul Wall at a young age. You know, that was really big. Like to see a dude like that, and it's like, damn, like you could really do that. Like that was around the time where I was like buying jerseys and shit, and like buying the pants with the fucking all the patches on them. And like I was 13, 14, 15, like, but I didn't feel like I could dress like that. I didn't feel like it was okay. And then I saw like stuff like Paul Wall, and it's like, then I went to public school too. That's whenever I made that switch to public school too. It was them two things. It was finding out about Paul Wall and fucking going to public school.
BR public school is a different place.
That's what turned me. That's what led me.
BR public
no,
school
I could be
is a
myself.
different place. Like you got motherfuckers that's white that are like quote unquote blacker than black people sometimes. Like you got like in Port Allen or some shit, or like in different little like
white
pockets
people.
And shit. BR white people like.
And
I'm not talking about these Highland Road motherfuckers. I'm talking about like
I'm talking about kids that would have went to. Okay, so you gotta think about like not like Baton Rouge public schools.
Like a white kid that went to Terra or McKinley or Bel Air.
So that's what I was gonna say. Like Terra, McKinley, Broadmoor. Like you don't have a lot. Yeah, but that's just a Louisiana thing in general. I feel like, you know, a lot of kids just go. That's when I went to Tulane, where I realized that shit wasn't normal.
Right.
Whenever I went to Tulane and I was around a bunch of kids from all over the country, I thought everywhere, just the rich people went, like the good school was a private school.
Right.
So whenever, and then the poor kids went to public school, and it was a shittier school. No, and like Chicago area, the fucking. Or anywhere else almost that's not basically Mississippi, Alabama, or Louisiana. Most public schools are the good fucking school.
Right.
Like with the money and the kid. Like a lot of people go there. And I did not know that. Like I got there, I just assumed everywhere was like Louisiana. Louisiana, it's like the rich kids go to the private schools, which are the good schools academically. And the public schools is kind of like survive how they will. Like there's good public schools,
especially EBR, bro.
But not many.
Ooh, I don't even want to speak about EBR, bro. Like EBR, bro. Y'all got to get some shit together, bro. Because even when I was growing up, that shit was wicked.
Far beyond
that
them
shit was
getting
fucking
it together.
Wicked, bro. It's also a different realm of public schools when you a black BRian, bro. Like when you just a black kid, bro. You go to like this school with a whole bunch of different races. Then you go to middle school, which is a canon event. Your middle school is ghetto as fuck, so you got to fight for your life, and that's when you truly learn how to be black. And then next thing you know, you go to high school, it's like, I bet I'm on both sides. And then college is like free for all. You do what you want to do. You do what the fuck you want to do. But yeah, but I think a canon event, and besides getting an all even as a black kid,
well, maybe that's stupid. Where I guess we're getting into the origins.
Yeah, bro.
Because
you gotta...
I went to Port Allen Middle.
You gotta eat that shit, bro.
The second half of my 8th grade, that's when I went to Port Allen Middle, and like I just said, like that's where a lot of things changed for me. That's where I was able to be start to be my real self when I went to start going to public school. And
you want to be a nigga,
area.
Bro? I get it.
Well, it's hard to explain. We were just talking about like white people,
but you were drawn to that shit. Yeah, like some white people, they like Highland Road. They don't want nothing to do with people.
Or just like my real self in general. I mean,
trans race.
So Port Allen Middle is definitely majority black, and the type of white people I was raised around, like I just said, like the regular white people went to like private school. Right. Like you just didn't go to public school unless you had to, basically.
I mean, it's still like that, though.
So all the kids that all the white kids that I was going to public school with were there because they had to be there. Right. That's just, You know, it's not necessary. It was like a bunch of poor redneck kids, not at Port Allen Middle. They all went to a place called Duval, which no longer exists. Mm-hmm. That's another thing that was segregated Port Allen so much.
I mean, but I feel like
so the white kids from Port Allen proper, were real motherfucking. You know, they come from a rough background.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like we were talking about before about my buddy who lives in Columbia. He said they don't like look at things as race as much as look at shades of color, basically.
Right. I mean, y'all Colombian.
And like that's kind of how it is in working class America too, in a way. Like, you know, you're gonna have. You know, I feel like my generation was the first generation that kind of started to make a big separation, because it's like we talked about, like Miss Cheryl, that concept. Like,
yeah.
Rap hadn't come along yet, basically. Yeah. So, in my generation, you got full on white folks who, you know, have developed their own fucking culture.
That's true. And I feel like my generation on some shit is like and I'm going to speak on some of my generation, because a lot of these motherfuckers in my generation is pussy. Like, I hate that shit. Like,
I don't think it's a generation thing. I think they got pussy in all generations.
I think that is true. But, like, for us, it's a lot more mainstream.
It's just happening right now.
Because, you know, of course, we got social media now and all this other shit. It'd be like, Gen Z this, Gen Z that, Gen Z this, Gen Z that. It's like, Jesus Christ, bro. Just live your life,
bro. It's your time, man. It was the same thing with millennials, man. That's nonstop with it. We couldn't do nothing right. At least, you know, I feel like the millennial generation, we was just like sandwiched. Like, we can't do shit right. Mm-hmm. You know, like I said, when I was born, cell phones wasn't really a thing. The internet wasn't really a thing. I remember when the internet became a thing, and then cell phones became. You know, now our generation has had to deal with all of it. Mm-hmm. But I feel like Gen Z, it's just y'all turn. Y'all getting shit. You know, it's easy to shit on. Yeah. It's just y'all turn right now, and then. You know, it's going to be the same thing. Millennials I see 30-some years old acting like they fucking ancient people, and a lot of them are, you know, a lot of millennials are becoming fucking yelling at the clouds, you know. They're starting to get solidified and they get more and more conservative normally, but, like, you know, them motherfuckers starting to get, like, you know, bitter and stuff, and that's what's going to happen in Gen Z in the next 10 years or so. You're going to have a lot of people that are just, like, getting on the next generation alpha, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, my thing is, like, bro, you just got a lot of, like, shit to learn from everybody, bro. Like, that's my biggest idea about it. It's just, like, motherfuckers be doing too much.
Yeah, that's why I try to identify, like, you know, like we talk about all the time, like how a lot of people probably think I'm a lot younger than I am, people my age, and just a few years older than me type shit. Yeah. And it take them a while to really realize, like, oh, man.
I didn't realize we was 10 years apart at one point. I was just like, oh, he probably like 28, 27,
yeah, we're 10 years apart. More than that, probably 11, I think.
Nah, it's just 10, 11.
Oh, you know?
Like, just the generational shit. Like, the generational shit it's sometimes bullshit. Gen Z get shit on. Yeah, I'm kind of opposed to that, because it's like everybody got something to learn from everybody. So, like, matter, you know?
Older folks need to learn from younger folks. Younger folks need to learn from older folks.
But we also don't have a lot of old people, bro. Like, we got a lot of young motherfuckers that don't listen because we don't have a lot of old folks. Like, I still got my grandparents. Some people, like, born between certain ages and shit, like, they don't have older people. Like, older people is important because they teach you valuable life lessons. Or they just beat your ass with a switch. Like,
yeah, I definitely could say Gen Z, like, gets criticized. One of the big criticisms I see is they don't listen to OGs.
Yeah, bro, you gotta listen to your OGs.
But
bro.
Once again, every generation when they were fucking young, they didn't want to listen.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of the whole fucking deal.
It's
just it's a pattern, man, and I feel like y'all just in the
fold right now.
And it's hard. I've gone in and out of how much credence I give like a generation. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like it's easy way for people just to group people up, right. Which I understand. It has pros and cons, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I find myself, I guess I vibe well with Gen Z because I vibe well with any generation because I understand, like, you got to have points of relativity, you know?
Right. You got to meet those certain,
That's why people who once probably didn't respect me now come and sit in my office type of thing, because
dumb.
I just know, I realize, I try to think about what makes me respect people.
Right.
And it's like, well, usually when they can do some shit I can't do, or I could, if I could learn something from them, or if they just generally, or if you just generally show me respect.
Right.
I believe there's layers. Respect, humanity, layers. Human respect is layered.
Right.
Like, every single person every human on earth deserves regular general respect. Right. Like, I'm not going to just run up to you and punch you in the balls.
That's
when
whack.
I see you walking down the street. I'm going to head nod and just walk past you and go about my fucking day. Right. I don't know if you're a serial killer. I don't know anything.
Well, who gives a fuck?
I'm just going to give most people, whatever. I'll help you get just little shit. Everybody deserves that level of respect. And, like, some people don't even give people that level. But then there's layers. Like, then you need to earn the next layer and the next layer type thing.
Right. I think it's important, bro. I just think, like, to just close, like, I mean, it's a lot of things that we could just work on type shit, and, we just got to get to it, and that's everybody,
I think respect is big for everybody, no matter what, because, like, for the most part, most people just, like, time, okay, you might say something in a moment, and then 5 minutes later, you're like, man, why the fuck I said that? So, you know what I'm saying? And most people are like that. Lost the camera, man. So, like I said, the architect, he's going to be a recurring guest. He's part of White Dirt Canon at this point.
Yep. If you want to, and if you see this,
make sure you lean in.
Follow me. Look. Follow me.
Oh, don't be that guy.
At thearchitekt.mov on IG. Appreciate it. And
or just click it.
ARCHITEKT.
Or just literally click the link.
Yeah, or just fucking click the link.
Jesus Christ. If you're one of those
radio man.
The person who performs fucking 3 songs at an open mic and is like, follow me on @ at this at that. Nobody.
DJ.
You are getting 0 follows off of that. No one's gonna be like, "What? Hey, say it again." No, it ain't that deep to people.
Fuck it. Fuck with it.
PLAYBAW Podcast, episode 7.